In the event that we don't find the customer that we're looking for, we've got two different places to create a contact. And you'll notice in the menu on the left, there are no menus for creating a new contact. And the reason for that is because you need to actually try to find the customer before you create a new record, because you don't want to create the same customer in the system 5 or 6 different times just because you didn't go look first. So you're going to always do a search. In the event that you were looking for a Bobby Smith, for example, and they're not in the list, you'll notice that I have at all times a icon here that I can click to add a new contact. Now, in addition to that, if I come over here and I actually finish typing out the customer, you'll also notice that as soon as and let's spell it IE maybe, as soon as I exhaust the list down here, I'm going to end up with another button down here. They do the same thing. It doesn't matter which one of the buttons I click on. But the point is I don't have to exhaust the list. As soon as I see that the Bobby I'm looking for is not here, I can select this button to add the customer in. Now, when I'm adding a customer to the system, the only thing I really need to have is I need a first and last name. If there's a business, we can put that in. If we can get an email address, that would be awesome, because then Lizzy can start to communicate with that customer for you. If you can get a phone number, that would also be a good idea. But the bare minimum you need is a first and last name, and really a first name is all you really have to have. But you want to try to collect as much information as you can during this process, so that if you do need to contact the customer because their part has arrived or their service ticket is completed, you can get in touch with them, without having to wait for them to come back in. So get as much information as you can about the customer. If you happen to get their address, you basically put in the address here. So we'll just say Freeman Road. And when we hit the tab key and get down here to the zip code, we're just going to start typing in the zip code. The system will bring up a list. We can select from here. It'll fill in your city and state and all of the other stuff for you. And then we're just going to tell it to save that particular customer to the system. And so now we have added a new contact to the system.